Then that came. Hello, mate. How's it going, pal?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm fine, buddy. That was a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
That was
incredible.
It was even worse than I was expecting, which, is a statement in itself.
I mean, were you expecting that? Just to get, over-talked and all the rest of it?
Well, I was kind of expecting it because I watched the first one they did 2 weeks ago, and they did it to pretty much everyone that came on then, but it was mostly Josh doing it then, to be fair. But with me, I mean, all of them did it at some point.
It seemed to be that guy that couldn't get up.
The guy that couldn't, that wouldn't state his name.
Yeah. We said his name was Dominic or something. I don't fucking
Dominic
know.
Gay, he said, but that's not his name.
Which is just, fuck me.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. I'm just tweeting this out so we get some people watching it. I think Evan Dwight. Big Reid is black.
Is that the
live now? Yeah, of course it is. It's true. It's a factual statement. There we go. So yeah, I was expecting more from them, really. I would imagine that I thought they would have stuck to their own script, their own rules, anyway.
No,
that seemed a little bit bizarre.
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't, but I didn't think they'd be quite as wrong. It was, I don't know, I'd talk and they'd literally just shout you down.
Yeah, that was the impression that I'd got. As soon as you started talking, it was either Tom saying something inane, or the other guy that's lying on the ground still. I'm looking at him right now. I guess he's disabled. I don't know.
Devils. No, he's just a
devil's
pussy.
advocate, isn't it? That guy.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just where he likes to sit. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've got that fat kid in here as well. Why are you watching both streams, fat kid? Go to bed. The fuck? Do you have school in the morning? I mean, this is the thing, Luke. Right? You see the level of people in their chat, right? And I'm only in there just trolling them, clearly, and I'm only watching it because you were going to be in there. I know. Mendel, you know that guy that Devon was talking to the other day. He was supposed to be in there.
What, in the actual on the trial on trial?
Yeah, after you, and after he saw what happened to you, he's like, "Fuck that shit."
I don't play.
He got in there.
That's a wise move.
I think in some respects it's a little bit like it would have been like Devon going on the Drunken Peasants 5 months ago, to me.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I reluctantly went on there, it was just to try and get at Josh, because he's obviously dodged me for 3 months and counting now for a one-on-one, which is really what I'd like, because obviously one-on-one you get a chance to speak, you can make your points, people aren't going to interrupt you, you're not limited by time, etc., etc. So that's what I really wanted, but this was the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think the most telling part of it was near the end when you called him out one-on-one, and he didn't want to know.
No.
But you have to earn my respect. What the?
Earn my time, he says.
Yeah, and he's clearly just echoing what Devon's previously said.
Yeah.
And hang on a minute, I'm going to try and get Vivendo in here because I like this guy. I see him in the chat. Yeah, it was. I don't know. I want to get this guy. You've never met this guy before, dude. He's made a couple of little videos on Josh. He was on the Hangout with Voltaire's Ghost and Sam Sholly.
No,
I like the guy. He's pretty funny.
Yeah, I've heard you speaking to him a couple of times. Seems like a good guy. I saw his video as well.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
The one he did about Josh, the hypocrisy one.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah. Maybe he could do one about tonight. Yeah,
I mean,
them interrupting you.
If you watch the chat, dude, it was like interruption number 3,478. That's all I was typing at the end. I mean, this cuffed up guy that's in the chat right now, I've got no idea, in the thing. I know he follows me and stuff. And I think I might follow him back, but I don't know him. I've never spoken to him.
Yeah, I'm not
But
really
Josh,
listening to it, to be honest.
No, the sound's off, man. I'm not listening to it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would advise everybody just to, Vivendo, if you're there, pal, I've invited you and check your DM if you want to come in for a sec. Because this is not going to be long. I just wanted to talk to Luke, really.
Just a quick one, yeah.
Well, I haven't spoken to Luke. I haven't spoken to you since you. When was the last time I spoke to you?
I don't know. You do a lot of hangouts these days, so it was probably towards the back end of last year, maybe November time. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I know we did the hangout when it was your birthday. I remember that one, and then.
Yeah, I think we've spoke since then, but we may not have.
Yeah, it's been a while, pal. How's things with you? This is just like talking on the phone. So if anybody wants to listen to it, that's fine. Because I mean, the main thing I wanted to just point out is that I mean, anybody who's a fan of Devon or I don't know likes me even. I mean, avoid this fucking show, man. It's a disgrace. It's not what they say it's going to be. It's really not. It's there's these rules and everything that they can't keep to themselves. It's just
Well, they've tried to intellectualize the whole thing by having formal rules and procedures and stuff, and they don't even adhere to them. And this was evident in the very first one they did. Leica was on it, Patrick was on it, and some other people. And I mean, they did the same thing to them. I think there was worse with me. I'm not sure why, but they did do it to Leica and to Patrick as well. I mean, they strawmanned, they interrupted.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dave, what's your take on it, pal? This is Luke Reid, by the way, a friend of mine.
Hello, Luke. I didn't watch the entirety of you being on the other stream. I did catch a bit of it, though, and I find it amazing how often they contradict themselves, like right off. They don't waste any time not being hypocrites. They start off with, we've never broken our rules and no one has presented us otherwise, and then go right into attacking you and interrupting you while simultaneously condemning, attacking, and interrupting. So I don't know what...
Well, I pointed it out straight away. I think the very first, or one of the first or second times they interrupted me, I just highlighted it just for everyone to
it was well picked
notice.
Up yeah, it was clearly obvious that they were doing it, and then that guy, what's he called again?
Oh, Devil's Advocate.
Yeah, I mean, he was the biggest jerk there, and Tom was second behind him.
Oh, Tom's a smug cunt anyway. That's why I kept saying his name in his easily.
You think that had any effect on me? Oh, shit, stop. It was funny talking to Voltaire's Ghost because he's like a high rent, you know what I mean? He's a proper, like, intellectual.
Yeah.
Really psychologist and everything. And I remember saying I wanted to get him and Tom in the same room. Just get him to fucking demolish him.
Tom he just kept saying, that was your argument, and I wasn't saying those arguments, I was just giving quotes. And I was trying to get through to my point eventually by going through...
Luke, don't you understand? You're on trial. This is a trial. This is serious business.
Yeah, it was quite funny when Josh was trying to insist I'm on trial at the end. I said, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
Says, I'm not a trial. You're not a judge. You're not above me in any way, shape, or form, mate. I'm not on trial to you.
Yeah, but that's the name of his show, you see.
Well, I wasn't granting that premise. I was adamant about that.
So I had this argument with Uzulu for a bit on Twitter that I said, no, I'm not because I was also invited on, I think it was a few weeks ago, that I'm not going on to a show called Troll on Trial because it's the assumption of guilt right off the bat. Why would I agree to this? I might agree to like a one-on-one with Josh or something, but no, not when you assume my guilt going in.
Yeah. Well, I was saying to Anthony before, the only reason I even went on there was to get access to Josh, because I've been calling out Josh for a long time now for a one-on-one, and he's basically run and hid from me, so that was the only way to engage Josh directly. But yeah, it was shambles. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I'm not listening to it now. I can see this guy's still in there, but the viewers have dropped by 20, so that's good.
So Vivenda, I'm guessing that put you off.
The what put me off? I'm sorry.
Seeing that put you off going in.
Oh, I don't tend on. No, I was never going to go on Troll on trial. I might very well, but from what it sounds like, Josh just isn't interested in a one-on-one.
No, he just wants to prove his point, whatever it may be. He just wants to hammer that point home.
Yeah, but the platform that he offers for rebuttals, which is ridiculous, that you need a platform in order to talk to someone, and there's this like rigorous structure to how you're allowed to address him because you're not good enough for him to respond to you on your own terms. No, that's ridiculous, and I would not abide by that.
Yeah, delusions of grandeur, I think.
Yeah, I mean, they will have a number 4, I guess, because I'm sure they were very pleased with their performance with you. Because all their supporters were saying, "Oh, Luke's shit, and Luke's this and that and the other." Like, let the guy fucking speak for a start. Let him get his point across without being over-talked, which never happened at all.
Well, the outspoken realist, do you know that guy?
That racist guy.
I've never heard of him. I don't know his story, but he's offered a one-on-one, so I said I'd speak to him. What's his story?
I don't know. He's just a fucking idiot. He thinks Devin's a racist. He's just.
Right.
I mean, he's stuck in the. And I was talking about this the other night on a proper hangout where I was saying that when TJ said, the things that he did about Devin, it had all these effects throughout this so-called community. Right. So he says that Devin's a racist, and that goes out in ripples, and then people still believe it. People have filled in their own narrative with why they still think he's a racist.
So I'm guessing he's a YouTuber, yeah?
Yeah, he's a YouTuber, yeah.
So what's his following like? On Josh level or bigger than Josh?
He's a bit smaller than Josh.
Smaller than Josh.
Yeah.
Well, he probably makes more sense than Josh.
The easiest way to find his channel, Luke, is to go to Vindicator's channel and look what he's been watching.
Right.
That's the easiest way, right? Because he watches every single thing that's negative about him.
Yeah.
He loves it. Fucking loves it. He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna check him out. I've told him he can DM me on YouTube/Google+. So if he wants, we'll do it on there.
I'm gonna plead to you to create a new Twitter thing.
I can't, mate. They keep chopping me down.
Just lay low, man. Change your icon to like an anime thing.
No, you know that saying, go hard or go home. That's what it is. When I get on there, I just have to.
Oh, is it because it soaks up too much of your time as well?
It's just, if I can't go on there and just like be myself, then there's no point. If I went back on there, I'd kind of have to, mute myself and edit my behaviour.
What do you think got you banned? I don't even know because I've seen your tweets, dude, and I've sent out worse shit than that myself.
It was for, quote, targeted abuse.
Yeah, but that's such a blanket statement. I've had that as well, and that was me liking a Steve Shives pubes tweet, and I got banned for 12 hours for that.
Yeah. Wait. So you liked a tweet and you got banned for that?
Yeah, I didn't even retweet it. I just liked it. And I got banned for it. I mean.
So I don't know if any of you keep up with Nero, Milo Yiannopoulos.
I like him. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
But he's been tweeting out like ever since Twitter has been going on this ban happy streak. He just tweets out every once in a while how badly its stock is plummeting because of this. No one is happy about the censorship that Twitter has been enforcing as of late.
Yeah, and that started with him getting unverified, wasn't it? I was aware of that.
Yep.
Well, Vivendo, my story with Twitter is I've been on there 3 times now, and they've suspended my account 3 times.
Yeah.
And each time I've not threatened anyone or anything like that. in my eyes, I've sent out just, standard tweets. I've been critical of people, but I wouldn't say I've abused people. But yeah, they've suspended me 3 times, so now I'm just, I'm just leaving it there.
Well, I mean, it makes sense if a platform kicks you off so many times for. I can't even imagine what would you have done to gain so much Twitter hate.
You'd have to ask Anthony. I mean, he's in my tweets.
Yeah, they're absolutely. I wouldn't say they're benign. They're very to the point. They're not abusive. They're not swearing. They're not any of that shit. But fuck, it still gets banned. I've no idea, dude. I can only imagine it's like if you did that, Viv, right? And you were really sort of what could be deemed as attacking people, which is really you just attacking their ideas or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be deemed as you're attacking that person. If that person flagged your account because it's a fairly new account with not many followers, there's a higher chance of it getting banned. That's my only. I don't know. I'm throwing that out there. I don't even know if it's true, but it seems to be what I've seen. I've been on Twitter for quite a while. I mean, my account's 5 years old. I didn't really start using Twitter until maybe 18 months ago. So, I don't know. It's a lot of bullshit, man. It's just a lot of, if you... Fuck, I mean, we don't know what's happened. We don't know who's tried to flag your account, saying that this tweet is abusive or whatever. I don't know how many times that's happened to me, but...
Yeah, I'm going to see what the most offensive tweet I've made recently is. I want to find out.
Did you tell someone to drink bleach?
I haven't spoken to Baz since that way.
I've sourced Josh as making the claim that abos commit more crime. Abo? How do you pronounce the derogatory term for Aborigines? I think it's abo.
Is that what it is?
I think it is.
Fuck, mate.
There's nothing derogatory about that term. It's just an abbreviation.
Of course. That's like saying a Jap.
Exactly.
But it's, I guess people could get sensitive about it. I don't really give a fuck. It's just,
get busted about it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's.
I did try and clarify. I asked Twitter, if they could give me an example of me violating their rules, and they just ignore you.
Oh yeah, you're not going to get an in-person reply from Twitter.
Yeah, it's just a standard response they have, like a template, and they send you that, and then that's done.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, mine was I just had to delete the tweet, and I'm pretty sure it was the Steve Shives thing. But it wasn't my tweet, you know what I mean? I had to delete it as well.
What was there to you just unlike it?
I guess, yeah. Me deleting that tweet was unliking it, I guess. I think it is like Luke just said, it's just a standard fucking template thing. It's nothing personalized. And it's pretty easy to get knocked off. I mean, I've seen big accounts get suspended and stuff and never come back. Even with, not hundreds of thousands, but tens of thousands of followers. Like, the bigger you get, it's, I don't know, it seems to be the more, you're either attacked for it or you get these attempted attacks. Like with Devon, Devon's Channel 4, it's the same fucking thing. Once it goes out that, people are, he talks about flagging and all this true flagging stuff, knowing full well that nothing will ever happen. Because he's fully aware of how YouTube works. So he knows telling to people to go out and flag videos, and when you can go to a video and just hit that little icon and hit the flag thing, it doesn't do shit. It doesn't do fuck all, unless you've got a legitimate claim. I don't know if it was that 14-year-old kid, the fat kid that was in the chat earlier. I don't know if it was him. But
which fat kid is he?
It's that liberal logical, or whatever it's called, logical liberal.
The logical liberal.
Mm. Which is, so that's. I asked Devon about this. He agreed with what with my point, which was he's just highlighting YouTube's shitty terms of service and how it can be abused, depending on who's abusing it. Really, if you get enough people abusing it, enough people hating on one person. I guess if enough people flagged my videos, I don't know. I guess one might get taken down. I might get a strike. I've got no idea why.
It's
targeted abuse or something. Fuck knows. I don't know.
YouTube's just really inconsistent. So. Yeah. Devon can put a video up and it will get taken down, and you can have someone mirror that video and it will just be left up. So it's the same video taken down for one person, left up for another person.
Yeah, I was watching this guy's channel today, and he had the Jon Stewart video up.
That's the one I was actually.
Yeah, exactly, dude, and that is up on his channel.
Yeah,
but Devon could only have it on video.
Yeah, it's been there for a while as well.
It's had 18,000 views or something, 17,000. It's been. So I mean to download that actually.
Yeah, that's a bit full of shit.
Anthony, I know. I think I've seen that you follow Grade A Under A.
I do.
Yeah, so for his prank video, he not mirrored, but used clips of prank videos in his response, and his video got age restricted.
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
The prank videos did not.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube is not. It doesn't even have the pretense of consistency in the application of its rules.
Of course not. I mean, it has to be some kind of algorithm that's working there. It has to be, because of the amount of videos that are uploaded to YouTube every day and how many concurrent users that they have. There's no one person or a team of person working on these things. There has to be some automated process in place.
The YouTube team does not have the manpower in order to properly regulate this many videos.
Exactly. I mean, they will take some accusations more seriously than others, of course, and how many they get and all that kind of thing. I guess. I don't know. The fuck do I know? This is Google we're talking about. It has to. I mean, these guys are geniuses when it comes to computers. I mean, I work for a large company as well, and I know what we automate as far as reports and things like that. It's just incredible. Things that can be flagged by a computer that thinks that the program thinks doesn't look right. We'll get a flag. It gets flagged for a reason. It doesn't necessarily mean anything happens. But Devon's account may have been flagged months ago, benignly, in the background that nobody will know about. And it highlights that channel for further flagging. If it still gets further flags, then I'll be more inclined to then, do something about it.
Right.
And that would seem logical to me from a computer point of view and a large company point of view. That level of automation that must go into it. It's a computer that will initially flag an account benignly, just in the background. Nobody would see it, but this account is highlighted, on a sort of level, I don't know, yellow or whatever. Nothing serious or whatever. But the more flags it gets, and these people just keep flagging the video, it'll raise it up to a higher sort of visibility level, and eventually we'll get a proper flag.
You're now an account under watch or something to that extent.
That's right. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Because that's how it would work with my company. For fraud and things like that. So, this is what happens. And it's an intervention by a computer initially that does it, and then it'll eventually get to a human level. But that's the way it would have to work with so many accounts. There's no other way around it.
It's all to do with algorithms and all that stuff, isn't it?
I guess. I'm not a programmer, Luke, but it has to be something to do with
Neither am I.
No, but I mean, it sounds good, right? I just like to say the word algorithm.
Yeah.
Makes me sound smart.
Throwing around fancy terms, trying to make yourself look smart.
Well, right? It's the only way.
So I've got a guy called Pulse of Defiance a guy called Grant. He's going to be now my new buddy on the Skeptic Fence Show. So, hello, Grant.
Hey,
hello,
how's it going?
Grant.
I just doxed you, dude. You all right with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
So how's it going, buddy? First time I've ever spoken to you.
It's going good. Going good.
Have I caught you at a tired time? Because I just sort of said, do you want to come in real quick?
Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, we're going to overtalk you as soon as you start speaking. So start talking now. So what's your background? You've got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I got a very, very small channel. I think I only have like 89 subscribers, and I've been doing this for about a year. A lot of the videos I have, you can tell I have old regressive tendencies.
Okay.
But
and what are your videos about? I've not managed to see any of them. I've got to be completely honest with that.
Just your typical atheist arguments.
Expand.
Bashing.
Sell it, Grant. Come on, Grant. Sell the thing.
No, it's just
your 90th subscriber. Sell me the channel.
I got you. It's basically just bashing religious people, religious pastors, and all. I'm still a newbie to the game, so hoping to change all that because I need to get rid of these regressive tendencies.
Are you a former regressive then?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Anthony, actually, you're one of the ones that helped me open up my eyes.
Really? How?
Just started paying attention. You guys, at first, you guys were just kind of an annoyance, and And then after a while, I just started paying attention more and more, and it clicked. And like, you guys are right. You guys are on it. I need to jump off of this fence.
Was there one particular thing, or I'm fascinated by that.
Actually, yes. That hangout you had New Year's Day with Grant Bayless, the other Grant. He said something that really like made me hop off the fence right off the bat. It was when he talked about, look, it's time to choose a side, because the thought of God and living next door to him is becoming unbearable, and Devin is saying it, saying things the correct way, the right way. That day right there is really when I was like, okay, I'm done with this old bullshit.
Wow, so you're like a newborn.
Oh, definitely.
Well, that's fantastic, man. That's really good. That's really good.
So you're like a Jesus figure, Anthony.
No, you know what it is? Because it was Grant.
Don't undersell yourself, Anthony. Yes, you are a messiah.
Right.
You are the way, you are the light.
Yeah, fuck off. The only thing, because like Grant just said, it was the other English Grant that sort of hit home with him. So it wasn't me that said anything. It was what Grant said. But Grant left.
It was your hangout.
I know it was my hangout, dude. But the thing is, with my involvement with Grant has been, I did a hangout on my channel some months ago, and Grant left a really, really cool comment on there that I cut and pasted and sent it to Devin on a DM on Twitter. He read it, was like, fuck me, who's this guy? I want to talk to him. So I found his, I got his Twitter and everything, and it just started from there. So that's my involvement with it. And when I'm doing a hangout and stuff, I just see that I try to just keep the conversation flowing, or maybe take it in a different direction or whatever. But I'm surrounded by people that are usually smarter than me. I don't profess to be. I mean, being a non-regressive to me is a no-brainer, because I've lived in Bradford, and Luke knows what I'm talking about. It's not.
Yeah.
I've lived around Muslims and stuff like that, and to hear the things that go on in the news about all that is just disgusting to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, that to me is, I don't know. It's like talking about why I'm an atheist. It seems, being a non-regressive, I'm almost beyond that point, where I wanted to kind of do something about it in some respect. I don't really know what that would be.
Can I just chime in for a sec?
No, Luke, I'm going to talk over you.
Vivendo.
Yes.
Mocha said you had a question or something.
What? Oh, god damn it, Mocha. No, she's referring specifically to my icon, which looks as though it is constantly in a state of having a question. I did not actually have a question. Fuck off, Mocha.
Continue, Anthony.
No, I said I'd be right back. Do you not read the chat, guys? Fuck, this is so...
Oh, BRB.
Be right back means I'm going.
Okay.
All right, we need to entertain ourselves.
Yeah, talk between yourselves. It's still funny, man.
Grant was saying he's just come out of regressivism.
Yeah. I'm here in the South, if you can consider Virginia the South, and I don't really have many Muslims around. So I guess growing up I wasn't accustomed to the bullshit. But like I said, watching some of you guys, watching Devin, it's like, okay, there's another fucking world out here that needs to be talked about. Outside of here.
So who were you listening to before, in terms of maybe atheists, and where were you getting your news from and stuff like that?
Oh, I was what really got me going on YouTube was Coctopus Prime, and it just so happens I'm one of his replacements on the Skeptic Fence now. But him, Dusty Smith, your typical YouTube atheist, and then my news sources, I would bounce around from like Raw Story to Addicting Info.
Yeah.
And even then, stuff was still questionable. Like, hold on, I don't think they have the right story here. I don't think they have it all there. I think they're trying to throw some bullshit at me. And then I later found Devin. I later found Anthony, and what they're saying is true.
And is this regarding Islam or just any topic?
Well, for starters, I noticed it with Islam, because it seemed like they were trying to, keep a soft cushion on Islam. you know. And, you know, I saw they were so quick to bash Christianity, but, you know, Islam being even more fucked up, which is even to me, it's common sense. It seems like, you know, they wanted to put a cushion there. They didn't want to dive into that one. That was the start. And then certain political things, even here in the United States, they're still, you know, really one-sided politically. And I mean, even just past the one-sided part, it was still like one person on the one side that they really want you to touch on.
Yeah.
They didn't want to give you the whole thing, and you know, I don't want to be stuck in some type of bubble.
What state do you live in, Grant?
Virginia.
Virginia. That's way north, right?
Technically, it's the east, but it's right in the middle.
Is it near North and South Carolina?
It's above North Carolina.
So it's above. Oh, okay. So it's on the East Coast, right?
Yes.
So you've got nice beaches and all that kind of thing.
Well, if you like nice beaches, as in like quiet and not as crowded, yeah.
Right, but you get nice weather too. So I'm talking about weather. Always got to bring the weather in there.
Well, the weather's.
True northerner.
You are so old. Stop bringing up the weather. What are you every time on every hangout?
I don't know why. It's totally natural as well. It's like
It's a British thing.
It is.
Is it just that you're infatuated with, because whenever it's not raining, is that just like the most amazing thing to a British person? Like, I see the sun for the first time.
It was about 5 years ago, pal. But now it's like when it rains, it's like when it's sunny in England. It's like, yay, it's fucking sunny. We can barbecue something for 20 minutes before it starts raining again. Because that's what it's like. It's just shit. No, hey man, it's fucking freezing cold right now. But that's, you know, I live in a desert. That's why. It gets cold, dude. Anyway, let's move on from the weather. let me check, see how many viewers they've got. 38. We're matching. We've got 38 each.
Oh, right, they've got 37.
Hey!
Yay.
Woo, woo. They have 30 dislikes.
No, I think I have their stream open. Let me close that. I can fix this.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, fuck. I'm giving them like 3. I'm going to stay. I'm going to leave it open.
Yeah.
Logical liberals in there.
I'm keeping an eye on the chat.
Oh shit! Logical liberals in their chat. I'll open it back up then. I want to see that.
Yeah, just every time I see them, I'm like, will you go to bed? Where's your mum and dad?
Wouldn't it be past his bedtime too?
Imagine if, like, I have a son, right, who's 7. If I found out that he'd opened a YouTube channel and he's talking shit online, without me knowing, because I can't imagine his parents know about that. I mean, I could be just, I mean, I'm talking out my ass, but I can't imagine that they know what he's talking about. Or don't care, or whatever. But if I found out that my son was doing that, oh my God, he would completely
Really?
in the trash.
You shouldn't be allowed on the internet until you're at least 20, I'd say, because you're going to stay. Yes, I'm ageist.
No, you're right. I would agree that you're allowed to go online if you're playing video games.
Yeah,
right?
But
access to like the internet doing this shit.
I saw not Anthony, Devin's video recently. I think it was the one that might have got him banned, where he was like, I respect the 14-year-old enough to argue. No, I don't respect 14-year-olds at all. They have made terrible decisions. They need to leave the internet immediately.
Well, they've made no decisions, that's the thing. And the decisions that they've made have probably been bad, and they're learning from them. That can be the only thing to do when you're 14. You'll make one good decision out of 10. I mean, what the fuck do you know at 14? Nothing. You just
Nothing.
As fuck, and you just want to get laid, I guess. But
Is
you don't
this
really
kid
know how to do
actually
it.
14?
I believe so.
Yeah, he's 14.
Yeah.
But he's coming out about opinions on Israel and things like that. I mean, what the fuck?
But at that age, your opinions on any sort of political issue isn't solidified, and now that shit is going to haunt you forever because we're in an age where you can't remove anything from the internet, and any expressing political opinions before you are like solidly in what your political stance is going to be sounds like a bad idea.
It's just part of growing up, really. It's just that now people have the internet, whereas for me and Anthony, we never had that, so We couldn't post something online for all to see.
No, if you wanted to talk to somebody and call them a nigger, you'd have to do it to the face.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
That's the fucking truth of it. And the truth of it is, you wouldn't do it.
What? Has he said that, has he? Or
Who? No, I'm just saying, giving an example.
Oh, right, okay.
I had the good sense to stay off social media until, like, into college.
How old are you again?
I'm 24.
How old are you, Grant?
34.
34. So I'm always the oldest guy in the room. Always the oldest guy in the room these days. That is a definite sign that you're getting old.
You could say the wisest.
I wouldn't say that, though.
No one would say that.
No one has said that.
No, never. Nobody's ever said that, strangely enough. I wonder why.
I read your description in your previous hangout, and I was like, no, you're not just a cunt. You're underplaying yourself. You need to boost yourself up a little bit.
It's just self-deprecating. I love it. I love it. You know, if you can't, that's just an English thing as well. We talked about that the other night.
Yep.
You have to be. If you can't be self-deprecating, you know, you're never going to get humor, really. Because if you're self-deprecating, if you can take the piss out of yourself worse than anybody else can, then you're impervious to everything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, Luke. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, no, Anthony's a very, very nice man.
Thank you, pal.
I agree.
am.
There you go. I'm picking you up.
Oh, thanks to the 36 people that are watching. That know me already, I guess, to some respect. No, I am. I am just a normal guy. I mean, other than I'm originally from England and live in Texas, that's a slightly different thing, I guess. I'm an expat and all that. So it gives me a wider worldview. But I've always been opinionated. I've always been an arsehole. My wife will tell you. She's, you know, me and her have had tons of arguments about that. Like me just over-talking her and stuff like that. Because there's
a reason we don't let spouses testify in court, so...
Yeah. No, I mean, fuck. My wife's out there as well now. She wanted to get involved. And that was by her own choice, which is great. I love the fact that she wants to get involved.
Yep.
And she's having a lot of fun with it. You know, she doesn't take it too seriously, but she understands why I do what I do.
So being a woman, she's probably got quite a lot of attention so far.
Yes. She's got more followers on Twitter quicker than I ever did.
There you go.
You know, it's the tits, man. But any girl will. I mean, that's just, you know, that's why most of these fake accounts of girls in a bikini is pointless.
Yeah. It's the way it is.
It is, pal. Pulls in the clip. You're not working tomorrow then? I usually work at 6 in the morning.
No, that was last week. It's shift work, so I'm on different shifts next week. I'm actually on nights, so.
Oh, okay.
I can have a nice long lie-in.
A long lie-in.
It's nearly 4 a.m. here.
And then get up and have a full English, you twat. But, man, I can't do it. Man, when I went to Vegas, that was one thing I wanted. I was looking for places where I could get a full English with black pudding and fried bread and all that horrible stuff. And I couldn't find it anywhere, dude. There was one place, some Irish bar. There was one Irish bar that served black pudding.
Sure, you can get anything in Vegas.
Apparently you can. That's what Devin was telling me. I'm sure I found one place, but we just, I don't know, we got involved in other shit, man. We just went walking around and that. It was a good laugh. Good fucking laugh. I'm trying to get him back there in March because there's a chance we might be able to go to see the McGregor fight. Hopefully.
He's fighting again in March, is he?
No, well, he hasn't said he will. He just asked if Rebecca's mouth was going to be there. You know what it's like.
Yeah.
But you know what he's like, Luke, so, you know.
Yeah.
He's just, very happy-go-lucky. I guess
well, I don't have a wife, so he didn't say he'd fuck my wife.
He would if you had one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's fucking funny, man.
Dirty boy.
But yeah, I mean, it's just, he's a dirty boy. No, he fucking is, though, isn't he? Yeah, so hopefully, we're trying to start something business-wise in the background, so if that takes off, then there might be a chance we get to Vegas in March. I'd fucking love it, man. I would love it. I'd want to go for 3 days, not 2.
Yeah,
You don't really. I know you don't like it.
Yeah, but yeah, each to their own, I guess. But I can see it.
What did you like about it? Did you go on your own or what?
No, I went in 2005 and I was with my girlfriend at the time. And
But you were both sort of, you've never been to Vegas before.
yeah, it was our first time.
Okay.
And I just remember the heat was absolutely incredible.
Well, it is a desert, man.
Yeah, but going anywhere in the daytime, like on the strip, the heat just kicked your ass straight away.
Yeah, it gets up to into the sort of lower 100s. It's the same as here, really.
Yeah,
Very, very dry heat and everything. But yeah, it can kick you on your ass if you're not used to it.
yeah, definitely.
You just drink plenty of water and that. But no, of course, when I went, it was in the 50s, like in the low 10s centigrade.
Yeah.
So it was nice to walk around and it was nothing bad.
I went in August time, I think it was.
Yeah, it was pretty hot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. It's brutal. I mean, even around here, you don't want to go out in it. People
No.
from England and stuff probably won't understand it, or people in colder states that have never been to, say, Texas or Arizona in the summer. It gets oppressive heat, man. It's
Just intense, isn't it?
Yeah, the way I described it when I first moved here, I was driving a Jeep Cherokee with no air conditioning. My air conditioning had bust, and it was one of the hottest summers in 2011 when I first got here, and it was up to like 115 through the day, which is about in centigrade something like 48. It's like fucking hot, man. It's like blowing a hairdryer in your face.
Well, I imagine Texas is one of the hottest places in the whole country.
It can be on a consistent basis, but it's not the hottest.
Like I think Arizona is the hottest.
Yeah. Arizona, yeah.
Yeah, it gets the peak temperatures, like 125 and stuff like that, like ridiculous shit.
Yeah, we drove through Arizona on the way to the Grand Canyon. We drove to the Grand Canyon from Vegas, so
beautiful.
Yeah. Hot
it's
and
a bit of
dusty.
a drive. Yeah, man, I flew over it. I flew over it, and it was still impressive.
Yeah,
really,
it's a long drive.
Yeah, I could tell, because as you come into land, you can kind of see the roads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Man, it's a long way, dude. A long way, but a nice drive, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was cool seeing tumbleweed and desert and whatnot.
Yeah, we get plenty of them as well.
Yeah, it was cool.
Weird, man. Yeah, you don't want to drive over big tumbleweeds either. They fuck your car up. I'm serious, man. They're all spiky and shit. They'll bust your tires out and everything.
Yeah, I didn't care. It was a rental.
Yeah, fuck that, man. So, yeah, we've got more views than them now. So I'm just making sure that
crushed it. I thought you were doing something with the Skeptic Fence tonight. Was that last night?
As well? I got that.
Yeah, no, you didn't get it wrong. If you'd listened to the entire hangout, I mentioned it. Well, no, in fact, you wouldn't have known because Joe said, yeah, we're going to do something on Saturday. And we were supposed to meet up and stuff, but no, Joe's sick. So we've postponed the show until next Saturday, and then we're going to meet up like on Skype or whatever during the week to find out what we're going to do. So, but yeah, I'm supposed to be on camera. I mean, fuck, that's kind of scary.
You'll be fine.
No more scary than your icon.
Yeah, my teeth are slightly better than his, but not much. No, I'm alright. I'm not an ugly bastard. So that's.
Are you going to wear the Fuck Islam shirt?
Do you know I don't own one, but I wish I did.
Ah.
I should get one made, right? I could get Rebecca to like draw on it with like a Sharpie pen. Yeah, I could do that actually.
Yeah, get a Sharpie pen. Have it commissioned.
Fuck yeah, I'll get Rebecca to do it. She'll do it. Yay! Yeah, no, I'll do that actually. I think I've got a white. Yeah, I have got a white T-shirt.
You could make that. You could become your avatar right now.
Well, I'm not Chinese enough to be that yellow.
Oh well, you're getting the Sharpie. You can just pick up some spray paint at the store. You can make this work. Is that racist? That's almost certainly racist. I apologize to everybody.
No, I'm not going to look like that. I just have to be myself. It's weird, right? Because if you pay attention to the camera, then you kind of fucked. So that's going to be a little bit odd, because I don't really like being on camera. I mean, who the fuck does? So I don't know. Thoughts on that, guys? Like being on camera in front of, I don't know how many viewers the show even gets. Does anybody know?
What, Skeptic Fence? I don't know. Not sure.
No. I know they don't get that many on their YouTube channel. Oh, well, on their... Did they post it? Yeah, they posted them to YouTube as well. They're a little bit hit and miss. I don't know. I'll try and razzle things up.
Don't disparage the show before you're on your debut episode. That's not helpful.
It's more of a revamp, innit, I guess. new people in there and all the rest of it. Grant, right? Grant, you there, Grant?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, it's two of the original guys and then us two. I think Joe wanted to take it into a different direction from what he was originally doing.
Yeah, I mean, I've got some thoughts on it, Grant. I mean, we don't have to voice them right now, but you know, like I know Joe likes to talk about. I mean, the last Skeptic Fence show that I was on, which was the very controversial one with Devon.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing, man! I had so much fun on that. It was awesome.
That's what started the quote unquote the inner turmoil with with.
I'll make this perfectly clear. Whatever big turmoil happens on the internet these days, anything to do with Devon, I'm very much involved in it. Because with the Skeptic Fence show, I was there. With the Creationist Cat thing, you wouldn't believe how involved I was in that. And the Amazing Atheist and the Drunken Peasants and all that shit. And I'm a fucking nobody online. But I think it will just attract like this drama. I don't know. It's cool.
What was the turmoil with the Skeptic Fence? I'm not familiar.
Me and Devon went. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it was when Joe had you and Devon on for. It wasn't even for the show. It was like a separate hangout, and Coctopus joined on, and he had an issue with Devon's banning policy, and that for some reason he couldn't get over that, and it started to stir, and then later on, one of the after shows, Joe had mentioned that he was going to have Devon on the actual show as a guest host, and Anthony came along too, and you didn't see Coctopus again. He just wouldn't show up anymore. And then I think Joe had made a couple videos. I think it was the one where TJ, the Amazing Atheist, had apologized to Devon, and Joe put a video out saying, "Hey, that's good for you to finally man up like that." And if you read the comment sections of that video, you can see where Joe and Coctopus pretty much went at it like publicly.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, but
any controversy is always good.
Yeah.
Really. I mean, as long as you know you're on the right side.
And then from that point, Joe, I think at that point Joe decided to take it a different direction. He told me that he asked Coctopus to come along, and he just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's more to it than that. Well, not much. It was just like Cock was never happy that Joe was like friendly with Devon.
Yeah.
Never liked that in the first place. So he kind of stemmed from there, and then Joe, I guess, stuck his heels in and thought, well, no, I want him on, which was a great move as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, hands down, it's Joe's show. I mean, he's going to bring on who he wants, and
exactly.
And
the only that he's like, I think Dave Silverman's going to be on again.
And yeah, he's trying to get him on because Silverman just put out his new book.
Is that why he's going to come on? Yeah, well.
But for some reason, Coctopus. But for some reason, Coctopus just can't get over Devon's banning policy. It seems like that's the only thing that bothers him.
Yeah, and I find it strange that I mean it's understandable with younger people, like in the early 20s, like in the teens or whatever, to decide that this is the right way, that this is, I definitely think this, and then stick to it. Doesn't matter what evidence you're presented with or differences of opinion or whatever, you're still going to stick to what you think. And what I find strange is that people like Coctopus will still stick his heels in and can't see, can't just like, well, what the fuck? Does it really matter? He won't let that go, No. And now it's I don't know, he dug his heels in, he doesn't want to do it anymore, and that's fine. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Like, he can carry on, ripping into Christians. I mean, big deal.
Yeah, I mean, even for me, I even noticed that, picking on Christians now, it's almost too easy now. It's like the same arguments have been said, the same things have been said.
Yeah, it's boring unless somebody says something like controversial, I guess.
Yeah.
Like about, I don't know, gays or rape or something like that, you know what I mean? Then I guess you could point it out, but even then it's still a little bit dull. There's bigger problems out there.
Yeah.
Even when I first moved to this country, Christianity really pissed me off. So I was watching people like Coctopus, because he'd be ripping into the things that I wanted ripping into in my own head. And I found it amusing because he was saying the things that I was thinking.
Right. I mean, the thing with Coctopus is I think it was right timing for me because it was when I was, coming into atheism. He was the perfect guy for it because he was.
How long were you an atheist?
I could say I've been out of the closet for probably about 4 years now.
Okay.
I grew up in.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said I grew up in a Southern Baptist family, so it was kind of hard to be able to open up about that.
Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess that can be difficult. I'm glad I never experienced anything like that myself. What about you, Viv? I can't remember if I've asked you before.
No, you haven't. I've been probably for about a decade, since my early teens I've been an atheist, I think. And because I come from a Catholic background. I first got into atheism, I think, with Thunderfoot. I watched his videos on why do people laugh at creationists, and at the time I thought, this is hilarious, and it never really occurred to me, wait, I believe in a lot of stupid, unsubstantiated shit too. I need to question this. So, was Thunderfoot 10 years ago? He might have been.
Thunderfoot's old school, dude.
He was one of the first.
Yeah.
But I gravitated to him, and I went with him, and I subscribed to him for a long time, and I think I got a lot of what I know about skepticism from people like him and theoretical bullshit later down the line.
Yeah, well, theoretical bullshit I used to watch a little bit.
I'm a big fan of theoretical bullshit. He doesn't make much anymore.
No. I'm sorry, I'm trolling this other chat.
Yeah, me too.
31 viewers and decreasing. They say, hey, Skullduggery, go spend some time with your kids. I didn't realize it's 10 o'clock at night. The kids are in bed. What the fuck? Kids go to bed 7:30 every single night.
You went to Vegas for 2 days. You fucking child abuser.
Dude, all I had to do, right? And it's really easy. If you've got kids, listen, top tip. If you've got 2 kids, even easier. You get the younger one, right? Just keep them in one bedroom. Right? You get like a dog food dispenser. Okay. And some milk, right? And that's all you need. Leave them in there with like a cat or something, because kids find cats really amusing. And then the older one, just give him enough money and let him roam around, pretty much. So, yeah, top tip for parents there.
Just give them access to Grubhub and some money, and they'll stay fed. That's all they really need.
Yeah, because my son knows how to use the internet. He doesn't really. He's got no idea. He doesn't understand why the other people talk to him sometimes. He plays this game called World of Tanks.
I have heard of World of Tanks.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really good. And he plays it occasionally. I think occasionally people say things that you can see on the screen.
Mm-hmm. There's probably a way that you can turn that off.
He hasn't said anything bad. No, he said, Daddy, the other day somebody said GG. I said, yeah, that means good game.
Yep.
So, I said, you must have done well, son. So, but yeah, God knows what he's reading. I don't know. No, I'm joking. I disconnect the Wi-Fi unless I'm sat next to him.
That is the responsible thing to do.
Yeah. So that was. I mean, the original point there is just so fucking inane. That's the first time I'd been on vacation in 10 years, and my wife was looking after the kids. For God's sake! I mean, this is the kind of thing. If you're married, you kind of arrange these things in advance. I had like 2.5 months to arrange it.
Now we also learn that you're a misogynist and you think that the wife's place is at home with the kids. Anthony, you are digging your own grave here. What are you doing?
And you chained her to the kitchen sink as well.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. That's so you've got all those 3 components in place, then you're good to go. Just make sure you've got the bank card and you're aware. No, it's fucking. I mean, what's the point in even responding to something like that? It kind of annoyed me at the time, which is ridiculous.
It annoyed me at the time too. That was why one of the reasons that I made these videos, and I was tweeting that shit out during your hangout.
Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, that's why I followed you. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's the reason why I followed you. I thought, I like this guy, he's funny.
Yeah, like a few times I've been accused of being a cultist with Rue, but no, it's really, I was so appalled by the stupidity that Josh was putting out I had to do it. It had nothing to do with Rue. It only had a cursory bit to do with you, Anthony. It was Josh, and I couldn't fucking stand it.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. That's why I called him out.
Yeah, it gets to a point where I know, I just saw his smiling face then. God, fucking what a douchebag that guy is.
Which one?
Josh. He's such a lunatic.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess what they're doing now has gained a little bit more traction than the last one they did, which is that rational round table thing. Do you know about that?
No.
I didn't watch any of it, no.
Oh, well, the rational round table was pretty much the same group of people.
So this is just the next incarnation of some. How long have they been carrying this out for? Because every intro to their hangouts starts with like they've defeated Devin, and then they just continue to be like entirely focused around Devin.
Yeah.
Defeated him at what?
Everything, apparently. I mean, that by not showing up to their hangouts that gross upwards of like 25 viewers, he is by his own definition, or like they go into it in the intro to their videos.
Yeah, I know what they do. I've seen them bitch about him all the time. But I mean, they always want to say, "Oh, we've defeated him because he doesn't want to show up." And I'm like, dude, you can't defeat anybody from
right, like he's a dragon to be slain or something. No,
yeah.
You don't defeat people. You can engage in dialogue and debate, but if someone doesn't show up to your hangout that doesn't have any viewers, I think you can barely claim victory when that happens, right?
Well, that's what they do. They just claim victory. So anyone who goes on there, they're victorious over them. I'm sure they've crowed about how they were victorious over me. They've crowed about being victorious over Devin, victorious over Anthony, whoever.
Yeah, but you get that. They'll say that you've been is it pooned?
Pwned. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's just that's like video game speak, obviously.
Yeah.
Which I mean I don't get it. I'd never even say that, even if I knew. Like I never said it to Josh after that debate I had with him. I never said I pooned you. You know what I mean? I just fucking humiliated the guy. I mean, I just said the truth.
I think I have said that he has gotten wrecked before, which is also, I think, primarily video game slang. Wrecked.
Yeah, dork speak, pretty much.
Yes, I do engage in dork speak on occasion.
Well, that's fine because you're a younger guy. You know what I mean? You can get. I mean, you're a young guy, single, I guess, probably.
Yes. Thanks for that.
I'm only saying because it's what day is it today? Sunday. Is it Sunday? Sunday night.
It is.
You don't have your girlfriend. Because you would be.
Just twist the knife, you dick. Thanks.
I mean, it's just obvious. Nothing wrong with it. I'm sure you've got a nice voice. That's for sure.
I do. Yes, I do. I didn't realize it until I started making YouTube videos, and I've been getting that a lot.
Yeah. I just keep posting the score in their chat. And I'll put it on mine. Hang on. I'm getting confused. Oh, it's 32 versus 49.
We're at 53.
Well, I'm going to put 49 because that's what it says on mine.
Alright.
So. Keep posting that. Just keep checking between. Just troll the shit out of it.
If we end with more videos, do we get to claim victory? Or with more viewers?
Yes, exactly. That's how it works.
Excellent.
Uh-oh, Fat Kid's back in the chat.
Who?
Fat Kid, logical liberal. He has his icon as TJ. TJ Kirk, who I have direct messaged, by the way, you little dork. So listen to that. Your hero wants to talk to me. So, to you. Fat ass little shit.
You just made a fart noise to a teenager in chat, Anthony. Stop.
Well, it's his level. I mean, you'll understand that, right?
Yes, I think you'll understand.
Noises. Yeah. Books 3448. So look at that Oozaloo guy who says he's really intelligent. Hey, Luke Reid, I say this in all honesty, you're slow as fuck. You are not intelligent.
I love that.
I mean, what a dick. Fuck me, man. I had a slightly higher opinion of him up until what hang out with you, Luke.
Oh, I've just called him out to a one-on-one.
He would do it. No fucking chance in hell. Not a chance. I mean, it's somewhat of an interesting thing, and it might be just me making this up. But you see what they're doing? That is their idea of what they see as what happened to Josh on New Year's Day. That Josh came into my hangout with 5 other people, or Treetail came in. But they got a fair platform. They were allowed to speak. They weren't over-talked.
No.
But really, you didn't even have the pretense that your hangout was some sort of formal affair. They weren't on trial when they got invited to your hangout. It was meant to have a discussion, at least as far as I understand it.
Yeah, it was. It was more entertaining than their shit, that's for damn sure.
Absolutely. Well, your hangout also had Grant. Not this Grant, sorry, this Grant. But British Grant.
Yeah.
British Grant. He's dreamy.
Oh, you get it?
No.
Oh.
Hey, in his defense, he is better looking.
What? Can I not just acknowledge that Grant is fucking beautiful? Can we not all just acknowledge this?
Not really. I'm just saying. I mean, I think he's a good guy and all, but
engage.
I wouldn't use the word dreamy.
He's dreamy. This is an objective fact. It is an observation about reality.
Okay, are you bisexual?
No.
Okay. Just double checking it. I mean, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it.
There isn't anything wrong with it.
No.
I'm just making observations about Grant.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said,
engage in a bit of faggotry every once in a while, Anthony. It's good for you.
He is a good-looking man, a very interesting man. I could say that much. And he's ex-military. That's as far as I'm going to go, dude. What else do you want me to say?
He's also hot.
He's also hot. I don't find him attractive. I mean, that's just me. I don't know.
All right, you're clearly in denial. What's the next topic?
I don't have a next topic. Dude, I'm not going to stay for it. I'm going to do another 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because then I need to go home. Because, work and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Luke's still talking to Oozaloo and the other thing.
I've asked him if I should come to Eastleigh.
Good lad.
Slap him.
Luke, you need to earn that honour. When AIU comes on 4 vs 1, I'll do a 1v1. That was Josh.
Wait, what was that? Run that by me again?
When AIU comes on 4 vs 1, I'll do a 1v1. Guess who wrote that?
Fuck. Yeah, I did hear that was Josh,
yeah.
But Jesus, like in what was it? In one of your chats with Josh, he was like, "I'll admit that I'm wrong if Devin admits that he's wrong." He's fucking mental. He just Devin is the focal point of this person's entire life, and it's so fucking cringy. I don't know what to say about it anymore.
Yeah, well, I guess you either get some traction online with an idea, and their idea is that, Devin be bad man. They're not getting any traction with them, and they're getting all the dregs that are associated with the internet to them. Like, I've seen Bewildered Ape there, I've seen, not tonight, but, around their group, and obviously they don't want anything to do with them. Same as that Warlock Wyatt guy. They're all disassociating themselves from him. Like, Oozaloo doesn't want anything to do with Warlock, because Warlock doesn't like him. But Vindicator's a big fan of Warlock, who's absolutely mental. I mean, like, proper bonkers. I mean, I don't know the guy, but fuck me, he doesn't seem all there in the head. So,
I'm unfamiliar with who you're talking about.
Oh, Bewildered. Oh, okay. Well, I won't bore you with it. I'm not going to tell you about it.
All right.
Pointless.
Spare me.
Yeah, Devin did a video about him, so check that out. In fact, it's on my channel. It's been taken down on Devin's, but it's on my channel if you want to take a look. Atheism is Unstoppable response to Bewildered Ape.
Oh, Bewildered Ape. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah. They're big fans of these guys.
These black criminals are enabling your drug addiction or something to that. Oh my god, that was fucking.
Yeah, that one.
That
With
was
the smoke.
atrocious.
With the smoke thing, yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm glad that they're obviously attracting the right kind of people. Because
they're attracted to their caliber.
Yeah. Yes, entirely. Like if you look at who's in the chat, that random in society, right? Who's in the chat on the other video, is some no-mark Twitter user with about 20 followers and has a YouTube channel with I think 30 subs or something like that.
Oh no! Don't disparage him for that. Like I'm only a step above that.
No, but listen. Well, Devin said that I need to update that description box and pimp you out, dude. You need to make some more videos. You've got the voice for it.
I do need to make more videos. I have one still in. I say still in the works. It has been in the works for like the last 3 days about Steve Shives and his hypocrisy on not engaging Sargon. I don't know if any of you have been keeping up with that.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah, Steve Shives thought it was harassment.
Yeah.
Wanted to. Yeah, that is just harassment, basically. Yeah, I can see Steve Shives' point. I mean, it's
Oh yeah, like donating to charity.
Yes.
Oh, what
terrible.
was the term? Oh, hold on. Weaponized charity is making the rounds. That Sargon has weaponized charity and is holding money that should be going to women's funds hostage.
I guess this guy.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, dude, I've been thinking, like, what can Steve Shives actually do now? Because he knows that he... Did you see that video about that guy who... How quickly can I get blocked by Steve Shives? Did you see that one?
I got blocked by Steve Shives within 20 minutes after making a tweet.
Dude, this guy got blocked within 5 seconds. Seriously, there's a video out there, watch it. It's something like how quickly can you be blocked? If you look at my history list, you'll see it on my channel. Within 5 seconds. He was expecting like 5 minutes, but his comment wasn't anything. It was his avatar was a new Twitter account that he created. And it was a picture of a pretty girl and all that, and he followed tons. Yeah, and he followed tons of people that Steve wouldn't find offensive, right? He followed a couple of Christian ones, but then he sort of deleted them before he actually sent the tweet. And his tweet says something like, "Hi Steve, I hear that you like blocking people." And within 5 seconds, I mean, he must have some program for it. Fuck.
Maybe.
Surely he can't. I mean, maybe he's like locked to his computer all the time to block people. But
what did I say? I said something to the effect of, what's really more important to Steve Shives, benefiting women in need or avoiding a discussion with Sargon? Blocked. It was like, that should... I've watched his Atheist Reid series, and I do enjoy those.
That's why I sort of started liking him. I didn't know about his feminist attitudes or anything like that.
Like, I didn't realize he held these opinions on social justice and feminism until long after I had already, I was in with the Atheist Reads, because those are great series. He shouldn't be against addressing arguments. This is what his most popular series is, addressing arguments and responding to people that hold values contrary to him. And he's just so selective in the application of his criticism. Like, what was it? $1,400, £1,000 about that Sargon is offering for an hour talk, and he's saying no to that. From his perspective, that should not only benefit the charity, but also Sargon. This is an opportunity for Steve to educate someone. He should be all over this, which I think maybe he's just paying lip service to feminism because his wife has his balls.
He's just a pussy.
Yes, he is.
Basically, that's what it is. When you call someone out for a one-on-one and they refuse for whatever reason, it's just someone running from a debate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all he's doing. He has no intention of ever talking to Sargon, regardless of what's on offer or what isn't on offer.
Yeah, and I guess my wider point is, like, when you log onto a computer in the morning, you might check your notifications and stuff like that. I mean, his must be fucking horrendous. He must spend half an hour every day just blocking 100 people every day. He must do.
Maybe.
And not, I mean, the avoidance tactics involved. You must get a ton of people that even like him saying, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that?" And just either ignoring it or blocking him.
Yeah, he does get that a lot. The few people that he does allow to have conversations with him, because some of their hangouts were featured in Sargon's work. Yeah, you need to be like, you need to tiptoe around the issue and be very like soft with Steve, or else he's not going to want anything to do with you.
Yeah, I mean, up until that point, I think that my tipping point was the one when I realised about the men's rights activist stuff, and how badly against he was. You know, like he was calling all men rapists and all that kind of shit. Like if you're not a feminist, basically you're a rapist.
Yeah.
He made some stupid fucking comment about it, and that was it. And I sent him one comment on his video, on his YouTube thing, and I very rarely leave comments on YouTube videos, but I left him one, and then I sent him something on Twitter, and I just got blocked immediately.
My favorite was, what was it, 5 stupid things about rape culture, and his first point was denial by deconstruction, as if explaining why we're not in a rape culture is a stupid thing about rape culture. I don't...
Yeah, that whole rape culture thing's a fucking load of bullshit.
Yeah, like, if you look, South Africa is a rape culture where, like, 1 in 4 men acknowledge that they have raped, and it's like part of male bonding. Like, that's rape culture.
Yeah,
but
any Muslim fucking country is going to have.
Yes, and any Muslim country, like Sweden, our newest Muslim country. But like, we do not have a rape culture in America when it is universally condemned. Like, you will not find anyone seriously defending rape anywhere.
No. And yet, feminists go on about it all the time.
Absolutely.
Bizarre. Yeah, it's fucking weird. So I'm watching Luke just trolling the chat. Not this chat, the other one. They've got 34 people now.
Yeah, if I'm quiet, it's because I'm trolling.
Yeah, no, that's fine, fine. Yeah, well, we'll do 5 minutes and then I'm done.
Yeah, I should get to bed.
Yeah, she needs to get to bed, Lukey. Yeah, that guy still hasn't moved. I wonder if he gets bed sores. Is he stood up, or is he lying down, or is he stood up, Luke?
I can't tell.
Ask him in the chat.
No, he won't even tell me his name. So
no, he did. His name's Dominic.
Dominic Gay. That's not his name.
He said his first name was Dominic.
I asked him his full name. He said Dominic Gay.
Oh.
So if anyone in the chat knows this guy's name.
No, Emu will. Let me ask him. Find out the name of the guy who can't stand up. Yeah, we'll see what the result of that is.
Oh, you doxers.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that, pal? Finding out somebody's name.
I'm all for everyone should name themselves.
Yeah. But there's been like Tyler's gone against us again.
Yeah, I've not been on Twitter, so I've not. He's out of the. You've booted him out of the gang again. What happened there?
Apparently, no. It was Devin just said drop this guy from the cult. Because he sent a tweet to Vindicator saying, "What's all this thing about doxing? It's horrible." And then he sent me a tweet today saying it's not okay. People who say things like "not okay" are assholes, as far as I'm concerned. To use that expression, that's not okay.
That is
Fuck
not
you.
okay.
I'll decide what's okay or not. Original little teenager. Which is pretty much what I said to him on Twitter. So, why the fuck would I listen to you, young man? Give me one reason. Fucking hell.
I mean, it depends. When you say doxing, I class doxing is someone putting out someone's personal details, like name, address, phone number, workplace address, bank details, not just a name. It would have to be 2 or 3 things, and it has to be not already published anywhere online.
Yeah.
I consider that actual doxing, and obviously I'm against that type of doxing, that what I class as out and out doxing. A name I don't regard as doxing, especially when it was out there, like with Vadim Newquist.
Right. I don't have a problem with maintaining anonymity, but it can't be considered doxing if what you're doing is just giving a platform to information that was already publicly available. Like with Vadim, his name was already there, and all Devin did was highlight that it was there. I wouldn't say that was doxing.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
The thing is, right, there's a reason why all this is going on, because it winds everybody up.
Yeah. Well, Vindicator's particularly bothered by it.
Stand it, I know.
He's called me a doxing cunt tonight.
Good, awesome.
But yeah, because I stated Tom's name, but you know, Tom's name was already out there. That's how I know it. So maybe he was doxed, but I didn't dox him. I just repeated what was out there.
At the bare minimum,
I don't know.
Like you can't dox someone who has already been doxed, right? Because the information is there. It's already out. You're not perpetuating a dox. I wouldn't hold you culpable to that.
Well, explain that to Vindicator.
I'll get right on that.
Yeah.
Vin, see the last 20 seconds. That's your explanation.
Yeah, he's not too bright on that one.
Anti-Israel youth. There we go. They've got him on the chat now. Jesus
what?
Christ.
Yeah,
that fat kid. You remember that?
Oh, logical liberal still?
Yeah, he's on there now. The fat kid.
He said he was going to bed in the other chat.
Did he? Well, his mom obviously let him stay up.
I remember the opening to his video that Devin responded to, and it was like, I'm on winter break. I can stay up as long as I want, and no one can tell. Like, he's asserting his dominance over, I assume, his mother, that no one's sending him to bed.
Look at me, it's Christmas Eve. Every day of the week. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna quit now because we've talked about these dogs enough.
All right, we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. But we are doing the Skeptic Fence on Saturday, and me and Grant are gonna get to know each other. Not right, Grant?
That's right.
Beep. Oh no, you're still there. Cool.
Yep.
Luke, stay in touch, pal.
Scully, a pleasure. Vivendo, good work.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
Thank
He's
you.
a good lad, isn't he?
Keep pumping out the videos.
Fuck yeah.
And Grant, nice to meet.
You too.
Yes.
I'll check you out on you
Pulse,
and Anthony on
Pulse
the
of
Skeptic
Defiance.
Fence.
Pulse of Defiance. Follow him. He's a good lad, I guess. He's a good lad. I have no idea. He probably is a good lad. So there we go. That's my endorsement for him. No, it's a bit weak. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much.
Right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, pal. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, fuck off, Grant.
Fine. Damn. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, pal. Fucking hell. Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.